everyone, welcome to Storytime Anytime. This is Tali with the Lee County Library System, and I hope you're ready for another super fun story time. Today we'll be having about a 15 to 20 minute session, during which time we will sing some songs, learn some new facts, and be listening to a traditional folk tale. So with that, let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about a very special holiday. It's the Chinese New Year. Let me get out my handy dandy calendar. So I have a calendar here, and as you can see, it says January at the top for 2021, which is this year. And I have starred in green, what in America we would know usually as the New Year. So January 1st is usually when people celebrate the New Year in the Western holiday. And in the Western holiday, we usually celebrate New Year's Eve on December 31st. So there's December and right on the 31st. But in China, they follow a lunar calendar, which follows the moon. And in China, their New Year's usually happens in January or February. This year, the Chinese New Year happens on February 12th. There it is. It says Chinese New Year on the 12th of February. That's coming up pretty soon. Pretty cool, huh? Although the Chinese New Year sometimes happens in a different month, there's still some similarities with the Western holiday. Just like people usually do here on December 31st and January 1st, we usually have fireworks for the New Year, and they do also in China. So let's sing a song about fireworks. We're going to be singing a song called Firework, Firework in the Sky to the tune of Pat a Cake. So with that, let's get started. Firework, firework in the sky, shoots up fast and flies so high. Put your hands up high. See it? Point to it. Watch it. Put your goggles on. And let out a good cheer. Woo! And wish for everyone a happy new year. Happy New Year! Great job, everybody. So besides fireworks, there are a lot of traditions that are involved in the Chinese New Year celebrations. So I've gathered a few things around my neighborhood to show you about the Chinese New Year. Do you want to see them? Okay, let's bring them out. To bring out our first one, we'll need to do a drum roll. To do a drum roll, we're going to pat our legs really fast and make a sound with our mouth. Are you ready? Let's do our drum roll. Let's see what we have. Ooh, this is our first item. Do you know what this is? This is a paper lantern. Lanterns are paper lamps that you put a light inside of them. And in China, at the very end of all the New Year's celebrations, they have a big lantern festival where they put lights inside the lanterns and they float them out into the sky. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see what else I found. What do we have here? This is a lucky red envelope. In China, red is a sign of good fortune or good luck, and usually people put money inside and give it to their friends and family to celebrate the new year. They sometimes even write good luck in Chinese on the front of the envelope. So with this, you would give it to a friend or family member, and you would put money right on the inside, just like that. Pretty nice, huh? Awesome. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, this one's my favorite one. Ooh, do you know what this is? This is a Chinese lion. For part of the Chinese New Year's, they have big parades where dancers dress up in costumes that look like this, and they go around the town dancing as lions. And that's the lion parade. Isn't that cool? So there's our lion, there's his mouth, and he's got a little strip here, and he's all decorated. He's beautiful. He's got his fur. So these lions, they dance and they roar in the street. Can you roar like a lion? Here, I'll roar too. Let's roar on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Roar! Great job, everybody. So as part of the traditions for the new year, I have a special friend I'd like to introduce you to that will show us the things that she and her family do to prepare for the new year. Her name is May, and so we're going to do a drum roll for her to bring her out. Do you remember how? We're going to pat our legs and make a sound with our mouth to introduce her out, okay? All right, let's do it. There she is. This is my friend May. There she is. This is her mom. And this is her dad. So one of the first things they do to get ready for the Chinese New Year is they clean the house. Sweeping the house is supposed to sweep away the bad luck of the last year and bring in the good luck of the new year. So let me get them their little broom right here. So we're going to sing a song that's called Preparing for the Chinese New Year, but it goes to the tune of The Wheels on the Bus. So for the first one, we're going to talk about the family sweeping in the house, and we're going to go like this to show how we're sweeping, okay? Okay. The families in the house go sweep, sweep, sweep. Sweep, 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 sweep. The families in the house go sweep, sweep, sweep for the new year. So they're sweeping the house, getting it all clean and ready. And now that they've swept away the bad luck, May wants to go and visit her friends. When she goes to visit her friends, she brings them oranges. So let's get out her oranges. There they are. One, there we go. So she's got some oranges for her friends, and for the Chinese New Year, she gives her friends oranges because they are a sign of good luck, and they also represent money because their orange color looks like gold. Do you like oranges? I love oranges. They're very yummy. Let's see how many we have. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 oranges. When May's friends eat the oranges, they're so delicious that they say yum, yum, yum. So for our next song, we're going to rub our tummy and say how the friends who eat the oranges go yum, yum, yum. Are you ready? Okay. The friends who eat the oranges go yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 the friends who eat the oranges go yum, yum, yum for the new year. Great work. After May gives her friends the oranges, she needs a new haircut so she can start off the new year fresh. In China, many children get their hair cut for the new year. So May's mom comes over and she brings her handy dandy scissors to cut May's hair. So for our next part of our song, we're going to talk about how her mom uses the scissors to go snip, snip, snip. Are you ready? Okay. Mama with the scissors goes snip, 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 snip. Mama with the scissors goes snip, snip, snip for the new year. Great job. So May's hair is all cut and she looks beautiful. The house is clean. And so finally on New Year's Day, she celebrates with her grandparents. Here's May's grandma. And here's May's grandpa. When May goes to see them, she bows to them. This shows that she respects and loves them. In return, May's grandparents give her a lucky red envelope. Very nice. So she got the lucky red envelope from her grandparents. So for our next part of our song, we're going to sing about how the children bow to their grandparents. So we'll say the children do a bow, and we'll bow, bow, bow. Are you ready? Okay. The children do a bow like bow, 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 bow. The children do a bow like bow, bow, bow for the new year. Great job. Alrighty. So after 2 weeks of celebration, because the New Year starts on one day and they celebrate for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks of celebration, they have the lion parade. And the lions are dancing on parade, and they're so ferocious. You remember our lion? So these are dancing on parade. There they go. So for our next part of our song, we're going to roar like the lions do. Are you ready? Okay. The lions on parade go roar, 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 roar. The lions on parade go roar, roar, roar for the new year. Very nice. The lions in the parade are supposed to scare away evil spirits and bring in even more good luck. So we like them. The lions are very nice. And so finally, the New Year wraps up with the Lantern Festival, where we talk about all the lanterns going up into the beautiful sky. So May and her parents, there they are out in the street, and they have their lanterns. They have their lanterns ready. And they're going to put lights inside and release them off into the sky. And when the families see the beautiful lanterns all in the sky, they say, wow. So we're going to sing about how the families in the street say, wow, wow, wow. And we're going to go, wow, wow, wow. Are you ready? Let's do it. The families in the street go, wow, 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 wow. The families in the street go, wow, wow, wow. Happy New Year. Great job, everybody. Thank you, May and her family. Excellent. And I got my special bell. Do you know what that sound means? It's time for a parent tip. In our story with May, we did gestures when we talked about certain objects in order to show an action. When you do a gesture to stand for something, it can help children understand that gestures and images stand for real objects. Expanding your child's conceptual thinking skills will better prepare them to read. Awesome. Now, for our traditional folk tale, we are going to talk about the Lantern Festival. So I mentioned how the Lantern Festival has all these beautiful lanterns, and it happens at the very end of all the New Year's festivities or celebrations. And we are going to talk about the first Lantern Festival that ever happened. So a long, long time ago, there was a very smart man by the name of Dong Fang. This is Dong Fang. I drew him for you. He was an astronomer, or a person who studies space and planets. He also had a very special gift, though. Can you guess what it is? Dong Fang could see the future. Pretty cool, huh? So one day he is walking to the local market and he walks by a well. There's the well. And he hears a peculiar sound. Peculiar means strange or different. What kind of sound do you think he heard? Maybe it was a dog. Maybe it was a bird. What was it? Hoo, hoo, hoo. Dong Fang hears a girl crying. It's a young maid by the name of Yuan Zhao, and she is very sad because she's been separated from her family. Dongfang feels very bad for her that she's been separated from her mom and dad and wants to help her. He tells Yuan Zhao that he will help her and she thanks him. He goes to the local market to see if he can help her. So to help her, he reads fortunes for people using sticks. In the sticks, he sees messages and he throws down the sticks. What fortune do you think he read? He saw something terrible, something that made him feel very afraid. He learned that on the 16th day of the new year, there would be a great fire that would come and burn down his city. And although he really wanted to help the young girl, he now was so afraid of this prediction or something that's going to happen in the future that he felt he needed to help save the town. Sure enough, some time passed, and the fire goddess came down. And she says that she was ordered by the Jade Emperor to burn down the city. The people begged her not to, but she had to follow the Jade Emperor's rules. Do you see the fire goddess? She's got fire on her dress. She's very elegant and beautiful. She doesn't want to burn the city down, but she has orders from the emperor. She asked the town to think of something, and so they turn back to Dongfang. The people in the town know Dongfang is smart, so they ask him for help. He learns that the fire goddess loves sweet rice dumplings. Have you ever had a dumpling before? Dumplings are small balls of dough that can be filled with meat, vegetables, cheese, or even sweet things like coconut and chocolate. Sweet rice dumplings are filled with a sweet red bean paste and float in a ginger syrup. So he asks Yuan Zhao to make these dumplings. And Yuan Zhao says yes, she will make the dumplings for them. In the meantime, he also tells the townspeople to make big bonfires. And to make beautiful lanterns that light up. So we've got our lantern, it says Happy New Year on it. And we've got our bonfire. And he says that when the fire goddess is supposed to come back, they will light up all their lanterns and their bonfires at the same time. So on the 16th day, the day that the fire goddess is supposed to come back, she returns and is greeted by the young girl Yuan Zhao. What do you think the young girl is going to give to the fire goddess? The dumplings! Yuan Zhao gives the fire goddess the delicious sweet rice dumplings that she made. The fire goddess is so happy and the dumplings are so yummy that she forgets all about burning down the city. Up in the sky, looking down at the city, the Jade Emperor sees the fire and he sees the lanterns lighting everything up and he sees the big lights and he thinks that the fire goddess burned down the city. But really all he was seeing was the lights. So he thought the city was burning and there was no reason to ask the fire goddess to burn down the city anymore. Everybody is so happy and celebrating in the street, but Yuan Zhao still feels a little lonely. She's missing something. What do you think she's missing? Her family. So in the crowds of people, she's looking and she sees all the people laughing and having a great time. And then suddenly, there's someone she recognizes. In fact, there's two people she recognizes. It's her parents. Yuan Zhao finds her parents in the crowd and she runs up to them and gives them a big hug. Yay! So Dongfang did it. He used his smart plan to trick the Jade Emperor so that way he wouldn't burn down their city. He saved everyone, and the town was so thankful. And with that, that's the end. Yay! And that is why the Lantern Festival is still celebrated every year. Isn't that cool? Now you can make your own paper lantern at home. Let me show you. This is an example of a paper lantern that I made. There we go. And as you can see, you can hang it up or carry it around. I made mine a little different from this one. So lanterns can look very different. They can look circular or they can be hanging like this one. To make this lantern, you will need 2 paper plates, 12 long pieces of ribbon, and some beads, and also some markers. You'll first take your 2 plates and you'll paint them a bright color. I chose red because I know that's a lucky color. So I painted my plates red. You wait for them to dry and you can decorate them with little designs. I did a little design around the edges here. You'll punch holes in the top and around the sides, and then you'll tie your string through the holes from the bottom to the top. You can tie little beads on the end as well to make it a little pretty. Yeah. So not only is this a really fun project, but it also will bring you good luck for the new year. Very nice. Okay. And so with that, we are finally ready to sing our goodbye song. We're going to be singing our goodbye song to the tune of London Bridges. Are you ready? Okay. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for joining in this session of Storytime Anytime. For more activities, fun, and early literacy tips, you can visit our website at www.leelibrary.net/pre-K, and you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest library happenings. Thank you so much, and Happy Chinese New Year!